Hi everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will share with you 3 thrift flips. Things I already had on hand, things I've been gifted and things I actually thrifted. I will upcycle them and make them fit into my decor. So stay tuned for this. For my first DIY, I will age some pots. I have this pot that I made myself actually. I like the shape of it. I love the handles, all 4 of them, but I don't like the glaze. It does not fit into my decor. It's too glossy. Don't like it. Need to do something about it. So first thing I will do in order for the paint to adhere, because it's such a glossy surface, I would put some home glue spray onto the surface of my pot. Just spray 1 coat all the way around like that and set it aside to dry for a little bit. And once dry, I will mix some paint. I have some cream color, don't know the name of it, I don't think it has a name, and I will mix in some baking soda like that, and also some sand to give it a lot of texture. More sand, just mix in as much as I think I need, and then I will apply it to my pot. And I applied 3 coats and let it dry completely in between the coats. So that will be the base color on my pot. I have 2 other pots that I will do the same process with. They have just been sitting around the house, in the garden, so they're quite worn already, as you can see, but I want to make them fit into my decor. And I recently painted my living area in a greyish color, so I think this creamy color with some aging to it will fit in perfectly. So same treatment here, 3 coats, and now they have dried. They look like this, and I go in with a dry paint brush and some black acrylic, just dry brushing across the surface to highlight the texture that I made. This pot already had a bit of texture, but also that sand and whatever the baking soda has created. And then I go in with the same black, some grey, that creamy color again, just dabbing with a sponge, and a little bit extra where I think it could have been worn a lot more around the handles, along the rim of the pots, etc. Just playing, no rhyme or reason really, until I'm happy with the result. There you can see I went a little heavy, then I will go over it a little bit with that creamy color again, just to dull it down a little bit. And the same procedure with the other pots. This video is part of the Third Thursday Thrift Flips challenge, hosted by Elizabeth at Rustic Chicks Design and Tammie at the Rusted Willow, and their co-host for this month is Lisa at Lovin's the Life. I will have links to their channels down in my description box, along with a link to the playlist of this challenge for more thrift flip ideas. And this is it really for these pot flips. I will show you how I decorated them. Here is the pot I made myself with a branch of witch hazel in it. What else? You know I love my witch hazel. And it looks good. I like it a lot, and it goes well with my wall color, doesn't it? Tell me what you think. I think it turned out beautiful. And here are the other pots, just with some greenery in them, standing beside my fireplace, looking beautiful. So for my second DIY, I will flip this glass vase. It is so dirty, can't get it cleaned, so I will paint it. So I will use this home glue spray once more. Just spray the surface of my vase with it, just one coat, set it aside to dry. And then I will go in with different spray paints. I have 2 different gold spray paints and a black one. Just cover it with one of the golds first, and then I go in with the second gold and a tiny touch of the black, and then some gold again, until I think it's kind of more vintage looking. Then I set it aside to dry, and this is how it looks. A little bit more aged, I think. And I will embellish it a little bit further. You could just leave it as is. It's so beautiful as is. But I have this black braided ribbon that I will put on in sort of a Japanese pattern. So I will put one there on top and just cut it to size, and one right beside it. I'm a little bit out of frame here. It will get a little bit better. And then I will put on an horizontal one and then just weave it across the vertical ones and hot glue it into place like that. A second one just a tiny bit underneath the other one, with just a little bit of spacing in between, and then weave it once more, cut it to size and hot glue it into place. And I will do the same on the bottom, like you see me do here. If you're new to my channel, hi, I am Marika, and over here I do lots of DIYs. I do thrift flips, trash to treasures, renovation of my home. I even do some pottery and some painting. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and join my YouTube family. And once I'm happy with the placement of my ribbon, I will just style it and show you how it turned out. And voila, here it is, sitting in my living area, looking very pretty with just some spring picks in the vase. I love how it turned out, and it might just be a piece for our spa that we are doing in our outbuildings. a Japanese inspired spa, so it will fit perfectly in there for my third and final DIY. It's another Japanese inspired piece. I have thrifted 3 of these shadow boxes, wooden ones, 3 different sizes, and I think I paid €5 for the lot. And then I have some wooden skewers that I will put in on the back like that, with sort of a Japanese touch to them. So I just place it upside down and mark out where I want my skewers to go, like that. Just 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top, going horizontal, and then I go vertically as well, 2 on each side like that. Now I will attach the skewers, and I do that with some wood glue for that stronghold and also some hot glue for that instant hold. And as you can see, they are a bit longer than that I need them to be, but I let them sit like this until they have dried completely, and then I will address that and cut them to size. And once I have them all in place, working on the 2 last ones here, then I will put something heavy on top and set it aside to dry for a bit. They have dried enough, and now I'm just taking my pliers and cut the wooden skewers to size like that. Just make sure to hold my hand onto them so I won't rip them off with my pliers. So once I'm done with that, it's time to paint my piece, and I paint them back and front with this, it's almost black, it's an anthracite color, satin color. And I applied 2 coats and let it dry in between the coats. If you like this video and videos like this, consider subscribing and hit that like button, and maybe share with a friend. It will help my channel to grow, and I can spend more time creating inspirational content for you. My aim is to upload 1 or 2 videos per week. My shadow box has dried, and this is how it looks. Beautiful, I think. And I have this piece, a round piece of golden paper that comes with cakes at the bakery. So I will use that as my Japanese sun, and I will attach it on the back of my shadow box like that, just with the help of some hot glue. Just some tiny dabs around my piece, and just press my Japanese sun into place. I have a couple of cranes in my stash that I will decorate this piece with. The base was wooden, and I have just painted 2 coats of the same black color on them, and now I will just show you how it turned out. And this is my Japanese inspired piece, my shadow box. So tell me what you think of my creations today, my flips. Did you have a favorite? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more thrift flip ideas straight away, head on over to my description box and hit that link to the playlist of this challenge. Just click and enjoy. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.